Hello and welcome to today's edition of the News in Brief. In the headlines, NAGRAT disagrees with GES directive to admit Rastafarian students. Businessman who allegedly beat his wife to death denied bail again. And on international front, US says Oxford AstraZeneca jab is safe after trial. News in Brief is brought to you by.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. The decision by Achimota School not to admit two first-year students with dreadlocks is still in a hang. Last Friday, the Ghana Education Service directed school authorities to admit the students after their parents resorted to a social media campaign to draw attention to the issue. Following the GES directive, there has been counter-argument faulting the GES.
At a press conference Monday, the National Association of Graduate Teachers said it disagrees with the GES, explaining every school had its rules and regulations and must therefore be abided by all students, despite their religious beliefs. The Old Achimotans Association have also waded into the issue, arguing that the GES should have allowed the Board of Directors to handle it instead of the directive, which is a bad precedent.
The headmistress and the staff of Achimota did not deny the young man admission. They rather spelled out to the young man the rules and regulations of Achimota Senior High School. We cannot begin this day to start making exemptions for individual students based on their beliefs, based on their culture, based on their tradition, and based on many other issues. That will lead to a chaotic school environment. Because of this, NAGRAT disagrees totally with the position of the management of the Ghana Education Service. And we are calling on the Ghana Education Service to redirect the headmistress and the staff of Achimota Senior High School to ensure that the rules and regulation of Achimota Senior High School, and indeed any other senior school, is abided by every student.
NAGRAT President Mr. Injo Kabonu also advised parents to read about the rules and regulations of senior high schools before allowing their children to apply. He said this will prevent a banter with school authorities on admission matters.
We are also calling on parents to know that every school has its own rules and regulation, and they should read the rules and regulations of each school before they allow their children to apply to those schools. Now, people are talking about human rights. Let me inform everybody that human rights is better ensured in an environment of rules and regulation.
Businessman Mr. Prince Charles Dejo, who has been accused of beating his wife Lillian Dejo, leading to her death, has been denied bail by the Medina District Court. The case has subsequently been adjourned to April 12.
During court proceedings Monday, the prosecution told the court investigations were still underway and that granting bail will disrupt the investigations. Counsel for the accused person, Nkrabia Ifadate, said he will apply to the High Court for bail.
And it's coming up on 31st of March for the hearing to take place for bail. I have already written a letter here for the record of proceedings so that the High Court judge will see what happened here on the 8th of March. I have no doubt in my mind that the High Court will admit my client to be. He is innocent, very innocent. And this ongoing trial by the media is not in the interest of justice and fair play. There should be nothing like trial by the media.
The COVID-19 vaccination in Ghana entered its next phase today, with all health workers throughout Ghana expected to be vaccinated in the next 2 weeks. The Ghana Health Service has assured that more vaccines are expected in the country in the next few weeks.
Our next phase of work is to vaccinate all other health workers across the country because they are frontline wherever they are. And that will give us about 90,000 health workers, minus those who are already vaccinated, will be vaccinated, both public and private, starting from Monday. The trainings have taken place. We collected their information, their names, their location, and each district will have 2 sites for vaccination. And we are hoping that within a week or 2 weeks, all health workers would have been covered across the country. So far, Ghana needs about 42 million doses. That's if you are using only 2-dose vials for all to vaccinate the 20 million people we have targeted to do by October. This includes the wastage, anticipated wastage, and that's why it's 42 million. So far, we have a certain quantity from the COVAX platform, which is about 12 million plus for about 6 million people, covering 20% of the population. We are also having about 17 million plus requested from the African Medicines platform that we hope to arrive in. There are also the private sector of Ghana is also partnered with the government to bring in additional quantity through the COVAX facility to make up the Bamba.
Meanwhile, the United States has confirmed that the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID vaccine is safe and highly effective. The trial was done to reassure some European Union countries that had recently paused the rollout of the vaccine due to concerns of blood clots.
The trial was done by experts at Columbia University and the University of Rochester in collaboration with AstraZeneca. More than 32,000 volunteers from America, Chile and Peru took part in the trial. After the trial, the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID was said to be 79% effective at stopping symptomatic COVID disease and 100% effective at preventing people from falling seriously ill. The US added that there were no safety issues regarding blood clots.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube as Graphic GH. I am Juliet Echansafo.